Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I loud? Am I clear? Who's out there? Who's with me? Pray for core number 3. We're still on the laptop. Pray for core number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live here in just 9 minutes and 25 seconds covering the gold and silver market opens, breaking gold and silver news, answering your questions, helping you read the tea leaves, breaking it all down in just 9 minutes and 15 seconds. Smash the like button if you're excited. We're going to get it rolling here. I'm going to top off my Mrs. International Stacker coffee. That's what I'm going to do.
Hotel room scale on the desk, counting every ounce I've kept. Airplane windows, dawn and dusk, dreaming about the next big chest. Desert markets, ocean ports, whispers in a hidden court, map lines, red ink, folded corners, X mark secrets in the borders.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in just 7 minutes and 50 seconds covering the breaking gold and silver news. The market opens. We're going to be looking at all the madness together here.
Old ship bell in a coastal town, rusty safe getting dragged out now. Ancient coins in a dusty tray, shine 'em up, watch the years fall away. Border trains through the midnight haze, customs line, keep the nerves in place. Secret pockets sewn inside my coat, every bar another little vote.
Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. As this guitar plays, our stacks grow. I'm still stacking. Who's with me?
From Tokyo nights,
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live in 6 minutes and 45 seconds here. Breaking down the gold and silver news. The market opens.
from Arctic ice,
Smash that like button if you're ready. Only 26 away from 100.
island drum,
Who is unshaken?
every stamp on
Who has intestinal fortitude?
another drop in the
Who's still stacking?
silver
What an amazing time to be alive, ladies and gentlemen, as we watch silver and gold history unfold before our very eyes. Crustacean Nation, where you at?
voices rise like a tidal wall.
No, the new computer's almost done, so say a prayer for core number 3. We're sterile on the diseased laptop here. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in just 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Please share the stream. Please hit the like button, 17 away from 100. Please share the tweet on X. We need as many stackers to join us as possible. Bunch of gold and silver news this morning. A bunch of stuff happening. We're going to be watching the markets with bated breath. Are we going to end the week on a green or red candle? That's the question. What do you guys think? Do we end the week on a green or red candle? Silver and gold are currently pushing higher this morning.
Stacks of silver, stacks of gold, digging treasure, riches untold. International stacker, here to say, shiny vibes come
Chasing that mill, M-I-L-L. Come on, guys.
Giveaways for all. Feel the thrill. International stacker chasing that mill. Coins and bars, rare to find. Treasure hunting, one of a kind. Join the crew.
Let's go.
Explore.
Let's go.
Wealth and so much more.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live here in just 4 minutes and 15 seconds, breaking down the breaking gold and silver news, watching the markets open. We're going to see the Comex. We're going to see Shanghai.
Shining bright. Roll the dice, take a chance. Treasure calls, we're in a dance. Silver shines, gold's the glow. Stack it high.
Let's go.
Watch it grow. Giveaways for all. Feel the thrill. International stacking that mill. So hit that flow. Join the quest. Riches await. You're the best international stacker. Stacking strong. Silver, gold, where you belong.
Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live here in just 3 minutes and 10 seconds, covering down the breaking gold and silver news. We're going to be watching the markets open together. It's going to go down, answering all your questions. 3 minutes away. So hit that like button.
So hit that sub. Join the quest. Riches await. You're the best international stacker. Stacking strong. Silver, gold, where you belong.
All right, I got a poll coming out. That's why I was distracted. Here comes a poll for you. There's a poll for the first 5-minute candle. What do you guys think is going to happen after the first 5 minutes? Here we go. The final countdown here.
Moving side to side, ocean waves where dreams collide.
Let's go.
Stars are up, the beat we chase, treasure gleaming.
They said we were crazy. And oil stacker says they were right. That's funny.
Join the party night and day.
Get your claws up.
And silver is the key.
Let's go.
Nation, dance with me.
Let's get it. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're ready, let's get a crab dance going. Drop a crab in chat right now.
Gold and silver, who wants it all?
Yeah.
You ready for the mega goal?
Who's ready for the mega giveaway? That's the question here.
Shell Brigade. Treasures found, the music's played.
1 minute, 30 seconds till we're live.
Claws up, don't delay.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Join the party night and day.
Yes.
And silver is the key.
Let's go.
Nation, dance with me.
Let's get it. 1 minute warning.
Tidal rhythms in the sand. Shiny spoils laid by hand.
I think I'm going to do the old school intro, or maybe I'll do the little kid intro. Let's mix it up. I'm going to do the little kid intro this morning. That's what I'm going to do. Call me crazy.
Your claws up in the sky. International stacker. He's our guy. Gold and silver.
I'm going to do a hybrid little kid intro this morning. That's what I'm going to do. 30 seconds, guys. Smash the like button if you're ready. We're going to be live here in 28 seconds.
Dance with me. Dance with me. Dance with me. Dance with me.
One stacker on a journey
to find
silver.
International Stacker.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. 2,100 videos around the world on gold and silver adventures. If you want to see gold and silver adventure in any country, not any, but a lot of countries, just click the magnifying scope here and type in that country's name. You'll find them: Africa, Ireland, Poland, Czech Republic, Saudi Arabia, Dubai, Bahrain, a bunch more. It's all there. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the situation. We are at 68,294 subscribers. That means we're only 6 subscribers away from the next big show. And you got to be subscribed to win my Mega God. It's up to over 40 ounces of silver, a bunch of copper. We got gold in there. And ladies and gentlemen, it's going to keep growing, guaranteed. And what I can guarantee you is all gaps have been filled. So last night on silver, it was an interesting night. It's look at this. It mostly moved sideways in this trough, but thank you. We popped down here and filled this little gap. Remember, I said I wanted to do that, so that gap has been filled. We got as low as $72.88 last night, and the trading session high right now is this morning. So this is the highest we've been since market open last night. We just hit $74.59 on a green candle, and I've got a poll in chat asking what the first candle is going to be once we hit 8 o'clock when the market officially opens in New York and Chicago. That's in 2 minutes and 50 seconds here. And a big thank you to Shelby for gifting 5 International Stacker memberships. Thank you so much. You are so mega. Wow. Congratulations to Brown, Jacob, Sticky, Scotty, and Mike for Democracy. You just got free channel memberships. Make sure you say thank you to Shelby. And the next time I do a War Room, which will be tomorrow here, the channel member only live streams on the War Room. What happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Clothing is not optional. That will be tomorrow. Thank you so much, Shelby. Thank you to all my members in the stream, in the chat. I really do appreciate it. No, I got to update this. Let me update this. Hold up. Let me go down here to Diamond Claws. I just remembered. Hold up. Let me update this. Give me 1 second here. I totally made the new one. Hold up. April, Diamond Claws, April. Okay, I updated it. There we go. It's the updated one. A big shout out to all my Diamond Claw members on the channel. That's the updated one. The question right now is, everyone in stream, who has Diamond Claws? Who's got them?
Diamond Claws.
Yes. And ladies and gentlemen, we are just a minute and a half from market open. Silver just hitting its high of the trading session right now. And remember, every day, the trading session for the next day starts at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So last night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, this trading day session started. And on this trading session, we are up 0.64% on silver. Gold for this trading session, we are up 0.81%. So it did a lot of the same that silver did yesterday. It didn't have quite as a dramatic drop, but it kind of just crab walked for the majority of the night, up and down, crab walk, up and down. But we are at the trading session high this morning, just like silver. It is currently hitting a new one as we speak at $4,757.18 on a green candle. What's going to happen this morning, guys? We are 45 seconds away from the market officially opening in the United States. It's open and trading now in the Globex. But now this morning, we take over in New York and Chicago. DXY is down 0.12%, still under 99, 98.88. Let's check the Dow futures here. Dow futures. Oh no. Core number 3. I can fix this. What? Stand by. Core number 3. Stand by. Can you guys hear me? Core number 3. Core number 3, and the market's open in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The market is open, ladies and gentlemen, and we're starting on a red candle with silver, $74.58. Gold on a green candle, $4,757. I think I'm back now. Did you guys hear craziness? Did you guys hear craziness for a second, or was that only in my headphones? Oh my gosh. Okay. Core numbers. Okay, let's bring it up. Hopefully this is the last stream with this diseased laptop. Core number 3 is currently at 85 degrees Celsius. Maybe I should make t-shirts, guys. I survived core number 3. Okay, we'll keep an eye on core number 3 here. Wow, that was crazy. Okay. Okay, I wanted to show you guys something. So if we go here to silver. Oh, I was telling you there's a poll right now for the first 5-minute candle. I'm going to close it here in a second. But I wanted to show you guys, if we go to the weekly candle, let's see if we're green. Now, the bankers desperately want us not to finish on a green candle, and we're on track to have our third green weekly candle in a row there. So we're on track for our third green weekly candle. And let's check here where we are at monthly. We still got a while to go for the month. So far in the month, we're on a red candle, but it's a little sliver, so we could easily baby gator that into a green. Let's check the daily candle, what we're looking like. So we're on a green candle for the daily candle setup, if you see there. Let's go back here. I did end the poll, and we're going to find out who was right on the poll. And silver's shooting higher on a BGC, a big green candle, ladies and gentlemen. 74 here. And it looks like 55% of you are going to be right. So on that poll I just ran, I said, what will the first 5-minute candle be? 55% of you said green, we going higher. 28% said red, banker's gonna bank. 17% of you said glitch, RIP core 3. Well, you were right, but we pulled out of it. Mongo said he'd buy the t-shirt. Fringe is saying, I've never seen a stream lag out like that, but stay up at the same time. I know, Fringe. We pulled it off. I figured out the secret to core 3. I actually do a special call to core 3. It's called the core 3 call, and it can reverse an irrecoverable crash. And we're on a green candle here with silver, 74.62. Gold's on a red candle, but it just hit a trading session high of 4,759. Real eyes, says Future Motive. Wow. Let's check the future. 74.61. Where'd it go? Wait a second. Yeah. Where'd it go? I got a purple around here somewhere. I don't know. I'll have to make a new one. Okay, what was it? 74.61. Where did our purple go? Okay, 74. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in backwardation. We are in backwardation. That's when the silver futures price is currently cheaper than the current spot price. That signals tightness, instability in the big bullion bank markets. I'm not talking about your local coin shop. I'm not talking about the online bullion dealers. I'm talking about the big vaults that have specially prepared and recorded silver bars. Instability. People want their silver, and they want it now for more expensive than cheaper in the future.
It's my silver and I want it now. My silver and I want it now. My silver and I want it now.
Yes, and Blue's Shadow Stacker saying on our way to the next Fibonacci level of 77.65. Maybe. Let's mark it. Oh, there's our perp. Okay, we'll use that to mark the Fibonacci. 77.65. That's close enough. We'll see if we hit that. Okay, so far in the trading session, silver is up 0.64%. Gold's up 0.64% here. Wow, matching. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to be coming back to the charts at 8:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. What is that for, ladies and gentlemen? That's right, you got it. The Danger Zone every morning from 8:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We wait with bated breath for the Danger Zone. That's traditionally when the big bankers try to smack down the price of gold and silver. We'll see if they do that here this morning. And then the next shoe to drop after that will be the Shanghai Futures Exchange. It hit a low overnight of 82. It hit a high of 83.68. It closed at 82.99. So with 74, what are we at? 74.57. So we're like a 8-ish, $7 or $8 premium from east to west. So this is going to open back up at 9 p.m. So 30 minutes after the Danger Zone closes, that opens. And then 30 minutes after that, the stock market opens. And Dow Futures is down 176 points right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, things may get interesting. Look at this. Oil's creeping back up. 4%, 2%, 2%, 2%, 3%. Very interesting. And thank you so much, Brian McDaniel, for joining as a channel member. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. And the next time I do a war room, I'll see you in the war room. Clothing is not optional. Okay, we got a couple of pieces of news to break down here this morning, so let's go break down the news. And real quick, let's check out the Strait of Hormuz, because it rhymes with news. This is it. There's ships moving. Okay. PA. Is that Panama? I don't know. Guys, tell me what these flags are. I do not have all these flags memorized. What is KN? KN? That's an Iranian flagged vessel. That's a crude from somewhere. Okay, I need to study my flags. So there's a little bit of movement, but not much. I don't know what's going on. We'll find out. Oh, and Piotrek says we need a baby gator. So before we jump in the news, we'll do a quick baby gator. Here we go.
Okay, I'm going to try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
It was a massive lizard, and some scientists say 90% of the time, every time it could turn a red candle green or a green candle into a BGC. You all taught it to me in Boca Raton, Florida. It's science.
It's science.
Okay. Let's go back to the news here. Make sure you guys follow me on X, previously known as Twitter, at INTL Stacker. I post a ton of news on here when I'm not live, so if you want to stay up on what's going on, I have not been doing a good job the last day, and it's because I've been feverishly working on this new computer to get it live. Overnight, I think all the files transferred, which is the biggest. I had gigabytes and gigabytes of video files and stuff that I'm working on editing for you guys, so I think it's going to be up today. And it couldn't come anytime sooner because, ladies and gentlemen, Core 3 is currently not happy. 81 degrees Celsius with an exclamation mark. So we're going to keep watching that. Will we survive Core 3? Okay, first piece of news today. And if you like this format, please smash that like button. Let me know in chat. North America. And guys, I can't see your questions right now because I'm reading the news. But as soon as I'm back to the chart here in like 8 minutes, I'll be able to answer your questions. So make sure to save them for then because I want them all to get answered, but some might get answered with the news. North America gold giants are losing ground, ladies and gentlemen, while global rivals ramp up production. New report shows top North American miners, we're talking Newmont, we're talking all the bigs. They posted lower gold output in 2025 and expect further declines in 2026. Meanwhile, producers in China, Africa, etc. are gaining share and expanding aggressively. Why this matters for stackers? This trend supports long-term bullish case for gold and silver. Western majors struggling. And guys, remember, the majority of silver mined comes as a byproduct. Only about 18% of silver mined comes from straight up 100% pure silver mines. Most of silver comes as byproducts from gold mines, byproduct from copper mines and other mines. So keep that in your mind there. Western majors struggling with declining output makes new supply tightening. Rising geopolitical tensions and cost pressures make it harder for North American companies to replace depleted reserves. Continued strong production growth from Eastern players aligns with the broader de-dollarization, the death of the petrodollar, and central banks buying it narrative. Crustacean Nation, this shift highlights growing supply pressure and the strategic importance of gold. Everyone's stacking while they're telling you they're not. All the big institutional players, the governments are stacking. And here's the full article here if you want to read more about that. And guys, think about that. Think about that right now. All the big institutional players are telling all their population, you, me, the common folk, to stack this stuff, paper, fiat currency. And remember, all throughout history, every paper currency ever made, not backed by physical silver and gold, has literally always gone to zero 100% of the time. And as I plop down this big old fat stack of Vietnam dong, I want to remind you it got so bad in Zimbabwe, they went to $1 million notes, then $1 billion notes, and $1 trillion notes. And you all know the spiel by now. This one coin from 1936, literally worth its weight in silver, worth more than all its paper fiat currency. But the reason I bring this up is the governments, the institutional players, the financial experts are telling you to stack this stuff. Meanwhile, what are they actually doing? What are they doing that they don't want you to do because they don't want you to have your financial freedom? They're stacking gold. Even some governments are stacking silver. So as they're telling you to stack paper, they're doing the exact opposite. Remember, as Lynette Zhang says, shields are made with metal, physical gold, and silver. Here's another piece of news here from Rick Rule. Rick Rule drops a shark take on gold during the Iranian crisis. And you guys, this is a very unique take, and I like to present all different sides, all different viewpoints. So tell me what you think about this. So who is Rick Rule? He's got 45 years experience in mining and resource sector, starting as a broker and later becoming a prominent investor, okay, fund manager and educator, okay? While many were disappointed by the lack of a straight rally, Rick argues the move as gold doing exactly what it's supposed to do in uncertain times. He said gold has sold off, which suggests to me that gold exercised its function, which is to say it provided liquidity. And guys, remember a couple months ago when I was talking about that Microsoft crash? Was it Microsoft? I think it was Microsoft. And we had a dip in gold and silver. Well, remember, gold and silver then and now have been major winners over the last year. Silver's up like still 3, 4, whatever it is, 3, 4x, 2, 3x, I don't know, from a year ago. Yeah, we were in the 30s and whatever. So at least 2x, okay? So what are institutions going to do when their stocks are falling and they need to cover their losses? They need liquidity. They're going to go to the financial assets that have been winners, right? So if they get margin called or liquidated or whatever, selling gold and silver makes sense because they were winners then and they're still winners now over the last year. So this viewpoint does make sense. I don't know if I completely agree with it, but it does make sense. What do you guys think? Just put makes sense in chat if you think it makes sense. It doesn't mean you have to agree with it, but you can understand an argument. So I said, Crustacean Nation, the real question isn't whether gold mooned during the headlines. It's whether it will hold its value as the bigger debt and currency issue remain unsolved. So that's the question there. What's your take on it? Let me know. It's a whole video, so if you're not into reading articles, there's an article but a video as well, which is nice. You can play it in the background. Okay. I like how you guys are saying makes sense. That's funny. Okay, another one today, and I watched the U.S. Department of Energy's official X account here, and they put out this one here called Fact Sheet: California's war on American energy impoverishes residents and harms national security. So I said more domestic oil equals lower energy cost, which is bullish tailwind for silver and gold miners. The Department of Energy just highlighted Trump's push to restart California oil production and reduce reliance on foreign crude. Lower energy input costs are a direct benefit for mining operations, especially silver miners, who use massive amounts of electricity and diesel. Cheaper energy and ongoing physical demand from solar, EVs, that's electric vehicles and electronics, equals improved margins and more bullish setup for silver. Crustacean Nation, while the mainstream focuses on oil, smart stackers see the second and third order effects. Remember, we've been talking about that for a while on this channel, whether the second, third, fourth, fifth order effects that are going to affect us in gold and silver. Lower energy costs make it easier and more profitable to mine and refine silver. And guys, remember the action plan with Mexico, the talks there about setting price floors. There's a lot of talks about price floors. Whether that's going to include silver, I don't know. It could or it could not. It could just be rare earths. But if it did, that would make it more profitable for entities to build more smelters, more refineries, more infrastructure here in the United States. Remember, to this point, the U.S. and many other countries, we just send our silver and gold over to China to refine. China was refining like 70% of the world's silver. Why can't we do that here in-house? Well, it's because it's not profitable enough for certain institutions. And ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to believe it. We are at 68,297 subscribers. That means we're only 3 subscribers away from the next big show. The next 3 people to subscribe are going to get good luck for 15 years.
It's science.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are now entering the danger zone. We're counting down the danger zone here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are in the danger zone, ladies and gentlemen, to a green candle. Remember, the danger zone is every morning from 8:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is historically when the big bankers attack us. They attacked us yesterday, but we fought back and went higher. And currently on the trading session, we're up 0.48% on silver. We're up 0.52% on gold. On the trading session that started last night at 6 p.m. So we're going to watch with bated breath. Guys, this is a question and answer time. Put any questions you might have. We're going to watch the chart here for a few minutes. Put any questions in chat. Make sure to tag me, International Stacker, so I can see it. And I'll answer them to the best of my ability. And look at Core 3, guys. It's currently at 78 degrees Celsius. Can Core 3 hold on? That is the question. Guys, we're one subscriber away from 68,300. That will trigger the next big show. And you got to be subscribed anyway to win my big giveaway. I'm giving away over 40 ounces of silver. I'm giving away some gold. I'm giving away maybe 50 ounces of copper. So, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you subscribe because you're not going to want to miss that. And, hey, you can see a big show at the same time. And we got Oil Stacker in chat saying, Rick Rule also told people to buy Vizsla silver. And look how that turned out. If his laugh wasn't so annoying, I would have listened to him. I mean, I get it, but, like, look. The whole Vizsla debacle, that was not based on silver not being in the ground to mine operations. That was based on cartels going in there and kidnapping everybody. So I get it. He probably should have, in that call, considered more local security issues as a risk to the mine. But some stuff you're just not going to be able to predict. So I get it. I get it. But to the best of my knowledge, Vizsla was profitable before they all got kidnapped. And that was a sad and shocking story there. That's the danger. Guys, whenever you're picking like mining stocks to invest in, you got to look at what country they're in. Is there a risk of the government saying, we're nationalizing it, it's ours now? Is there a risk of cartels and organized crime? That's something you do need to look at when you're making investments. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. And guys, we're only 8 likes away from 300. Future Motive here saying traders placed $950 million in bets on oil price falling just hours before President Trump announced the ceasefire with Iran. Yeah, that could be insider trading there. People in the know. Okay. What is Core 3? I'm a bit out of the loop. Okay, so Mike, the other night, I was streaming, everything was fine. I had a few thousand of you guys on the stream, and my computer crashed. It went kaput. So I figured out it was an overheating issue. I ordered a brand new computer. It's almost set up right now. This thing is a monster. The streams are going to be so much better. But I'm stuck on this laptop till I get that done. And the Core 3, so these are the different cores in the processor. You see this exclamation point here. Core 3 keeps overheating. So that's what Core 3 is. So we are in a battle against Core 3. Some say the Comex is in charge of Core 3 because it keeps overheating. Okay, Kazu, and chat says, what we've built won't fall apart. It's made of it's made of silver, it's made of heart. I love that, Kazu. We've got some silver and gold poetry in the chat. And Kelly saying, why are boats bottlenecked in the strait when there is so much room? Is Iran? Yeah, so I saw that it's hard to know what's going on right now. There's so much misinformation on the internet. But from what I gather is Iran for a little bit was letting ships transit, but they still have to go through and check in. So look, I'll tell you what I know and what's unclear. So this is the Strait of Hormuz. Why is this so important? Why have I been ranting about it for months? It's because 20 to 25% of the world's oil normally passes through here a day. 25 to 30% of the world's liquid natural gas passes through here a day. A big portion of fertilizers, the different ingredients for it, aluminum, or as our friends overseas would say, aluminium, passes through there. 30% of the world's helium passes. A lot of stuff passes through here. This is 20 or 21 miles wide at its most, slenderest part. But they used to just go bleep, 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 and they would go through here. Oh, we're having fun on it. And then they start blowing up. So then now what Iran did before the ceasefire is they were having all ships pass through here. And they were taking a $2 million toll from ships just to pass through here. So now they reopened it after the ceasefire, but they said ships still had to pass through here and get permission and like have a permit. They're figuring out how to do it. So what I don't know is I heard supposedly the IRGC closed it again, but I don't know if that's true. I heard that they are taking the $2 million toll again, but I don't know if that's true. But what I do know is true is we could see here, there's a bunch of ships anchored here, a bunch of ships anchored here, a bunch of ships anchored here and here. So ladies and gentlemen, it's still not fully open and back to normal. So we'll keep watching that. I hope that answered that question. Watch Backyard Bullion. He is sending you a Cupro Nickel Britannia, you lucky crab meister. Yeah, guys, I'm getting 2 of the error coins from the Royal British Mint. the 2026 Britannias that ended up being copper. I got 2 of those incoming. And Oil Stacker saying, yeah, I did look up Vizsla after his recommendation, saw it was where it was, and thought it might be too risky, so it passed. Yeah, good thing you did, Oil. I do invest in some companies that have mines in Mexico, but they also have mines other places, right? That's just not their only thing. I thought natural gas was being passed by internet. Come on, West Texas. Guacho saying the Strait of Hormuz has 2 deep dredged channels for massive tankers. Thank you for that. AG is trying to duel me. I'll accept it. And guys, we are getting smacked down in this DTB, but we're almost out of the danger zone. And this is setting up to be a perfect candidate for a DTB. What do you guys think? Are we going to get a DTB bounce out of this? Comex versus Core 3 would make a great t-shirt. That's funny. I like that. What is the latest on security issues with the cartels? I don't know, John. I'm out of the loop. I gotta dive back into Mexico. I've been focusing mostly on the Middle East. I need to dive back into Mexico. Okay, Jonathan saying, remember oil tankers take about 20 miles to turn around. Wow. Guys, we did it. Channel members, I think we did it. You know what to do. I think it's time for a big show. Let's see. Let's see. 68,300. Thank you so much. It's time for the big
National
show.
Aerobic Championship, featuring regional finalists from all across the United
Four
States
time.
competing for the title of America's best
Four
aerobic
time.
athlete. Presenting the reigning 1987 Crystal Light National Aerobic
Four time.
Introducing the 4-time Crystal Light champion, International Stacker.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. 68,300 subscribers, 2,100 videos around the world on gold and silver adventures. And boy, are we on an adventure this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got another, 5, 6, 7 minutes left here in the danger zone as the bankers are smashing us down. But we are hoping for a DTB to form here. We'll find out soon. And Bert in chat saying, banker's going to bank. By the way, the true gap up has been filled. It has. The Tuesday gap up. It has been filled. You are correct. The gap on gold and silver have been filled. What do you think about Newmont Corp? And NEM says Kazoo. Newmont. I'm trying to remember where all of Newmont's projects are at. Hold up. Let me open my Investor Pro here. Guys, this is Investor Pro on investing.com. There's a link in the description below. It's going to give you like 50% off, and then there's a coupon code International Stacker. It gives you another 15% off. So if you have need for this type of thing, it's the cheapest you're ever going to get it, and it's great. I love it. It has AI, everything. But these are all the mining stocks I'm invested in. But let's go ahead and search for Newmont. Did I click the right one? Okay, NEM, yes, we're there. So let's take a look at Newmont. So this is like some AI stuff that's generated. It has a perfect PO score of 9. Management has been aggressively buying back shares. 2 analysts have revised their earnings downwards, so that's a negative. Trading at a low PE ratio, which is a good thing relative to their near-term owning. Let's look at the 1-year price chart on it. So it's on a 1-year winning streak here, and it's lower compared to its recent high, so it might be a good entry point. I'd have to look a little bit more into it. I'm not invested in this company. Upside of 6.3%. Profit, great performance. Yeah, I know Newmont's one of the bigs. I get it. I'm just not invested in because it's so much to get one share, right? These are my investments. Again, not a financial advisor. All this stuff could literally go to zero. But my most expensive one is SILJ, which is like $31. Because then I can buy more pieces of the pie, right? So like I could get 3 shares of SILJ for 1 share of Newmont. So to me, that's greater potential to go up. But these are all the gold and silver stocks I'm invested in. But I'm even in uranium. UEC and UROI are uranium. But I do not recommend getting into paper stocks until you have your physical gold and silver on point. Why do I say that? This stuff right here, guys. This can't be margin called. This can't be liquidated. All the mining companies could go to zero. You still have 100 ounces of silver. The price of silver on the Comex could go to 1 cent. You still have 100 ounces of silver. So I'm a big believer of getting your physical gold and silver stack on point first before playing in the paper markets. But I do play in the paper markets because if I think what's going to happen for gold and silver is going to happen, then that tells me there should be some leveraged opportunities in the mining stocks, if that makes sense. Okay. Highcroft mining, biggest silver deposits and debt-free. Eric Sprott, very bullish. Okay, well, let's check it out. Highcroft. Let's put it in here. And again, guys, check out that coupon code in the description. It's a really good deal. Uncertainty for, is this Highcroft mining? Yes, uncertainty very high. So it suffers from weak gross profit margins. Stock price movements are volatile. Analysts do not anticipate the company will be profitable this year. High return over last year. So, wow, look at this. Wow. Okay, so this is where it was in 2019. Look at that, $103. So I would have to do research. What happened when it was $103 in 2020 and then crashed down here? What happened? What happened there? So I'd have to look that up. But if it's explainable, maybe there is a longer term opportunity here. I'd have to look into that more. But what caused that drop? 103 to $3? That's crazy. And guys, we are filling out this DTB almost perfectly here with just 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the danger zone. Alpha Crab here saying, I think Core 3 got corrupted while you were surfing only crabs. Fortify your virus protection. I was not on only crabs, please. Thank you. Your amazing solid answer, says Kawazua. Thank you. How do I say your name? Kazue. Kazu, yeah. Tell me how to say your name. I want to get it right. Kaz. How about I call you Kaz? That's easier for me. Future mode of 7 says, put some silver on your dong. Oh, come on. How dare you?
How dare you?
West Texas Stacker saying, have you covered eBay's new return? Yeah, guys, this is an alert. This is an alert. I put this out a day or two ago. This is why you got to follow me on X. You'll always get all the newest information immediately. That's important to stackers. This is an important one. And guys, please smash the like button. We're only 54 away from 400. Big warning for gold and silver buyers on eBay. Major policy change coming May 7th. That's less than a month away. eBay just announced that they're slashing buyer protection for bullion, coins, and paper. Starting May 7th, if a seller doesn't offer returns, you now only have 3 days. 3 days from delivery to request a refund. So that means if it comes in and you're on vacation, or if you don't open it immediately, if you don't have a way to verify your coin immediately, you're going to get stuck with the fakes. That's what that means. Coverage is being heavily aligned to the seller's own policy, often limited policies. This is huge because eBay is allegedly flooded with fakes and counterfeits, and I have to put allegedly there so I don't get sued. Guys, I myself found obvious fakes. I reported it to eBay. I provided the proof and evidence. It was even shipping straight from China, and eBay said they were fine. So in my head, I'm like, okay, as long as they're getting their fees, they're happy with it. I get messages every single week from people who got scammed. Some don't even realize it for weeks, months, or even years. Crustacean Nation, protect yourself. Never buy bullion or coins unless it's a trusted source, and never without testing it. And on eBay, that's even so more important. Now, there's good sellers on eBay. I've got crustaceans that have businesses selling on eBay. Big bullion dealers have great shops on eBay, but you got to be careful. And now you've got to test within 3 days. It is so disgusting. It is so dirty. It makes me absolutely sick. And guys, when I say I literally get messages from you guys all the time, I literally get messages from you guys all the time. Look at this. Look at this box right here. And it did not come from SD Bullion. This is just a random box I have it in. This is not SD Bullion's fault. All these fake peace dollars he got. And this was one of you. He sent this in to me to check out. All these peace dollars were fake. Look at this. Fake American Silver Eagle. And multiple of these orders, he didn't know until it had been over a month. So he didn't get refunded on a lot of this. And the American Silver Eagles, he found out in enough time. But they only refunded him 30% of the order, not even the whole order. So it's always been critical to be able to test for fakes, but now if you're buying on eBay, you literally only have 3 days. You got to protect yourself. Fakes are getting so bad. Can you tell me which one of these Morgan silver dollars is fake? Which of these Mercury dimes is real and fake? Is this slabbed American Silver Eagle real? Look at this 90% Milwaukee Liberty. Ladies and gentlemen, all of those coins except this one, plated in gold, were fake. Either you can spend $3,500 plus on a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro, or you can invest in something that one of the crustacean nation created. It is the Pocket Pinger by Sound Money. Passed. That was the real one. Failed. That Walking Liberty. Failed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's only $38. Link is in the description below. You get the Pocket Pinger, you get the stick, you get access to the free phone application. It's literal science. $38 can protect you from a fake silver coin, a fake gold coin, even fake silver bars, and 90%. And it helps support the channel too. So thank you so much. Click the link below. I believe it's mandatory for all stackers, and it's only $38. Protect your stack now. The reason I always show that video is I feel so strongly in it. You guys, that company was created by one of you, a crustacean, a subscriber. He showed it to me, and I was the first YouTube channel to put his stuff out on YouTube, like other than him doing it. And that tool right there has become one of the best tools out there, one of the cheapest tools out there to test for gold and silver and fake gold and silver. Ladies and gentlemen, we are out of the danger zone. We are out of the danger zone. We'll see if we can form a DTB here. This was just grain. We'll see what happens there. And Kaz is saying it's Kazu. Yeah, so he said Kazu is fine. Okay, I'll call you Kazu. I'll try to remember that. Thank you. Mark is saying, I have Newmont stock, slow mover, big ship. I've kept hold. Grok wants me to sell it and buy better performing stocks. It's funny, Mark. And look at that. Oh, guys, AG Astronaut has a good point. You know the best way not to get fake gold and silver coins? He says, just don't buy the fake coins. That's good. Yeah, just don't buy fake coins, guys. That's all you got to do. Just don't buy fakes. X-ray fluorescence, XRF spectrometry will delete all fakes, but it's too expensive to buy. So Kazu, XRF guns only go like a few millimeters or nanometers. They only go a little bit into a coin or a bar. So if that coin or bar has tungsten in it, it won't find out. Like, for instance, look at this. Watch this one. This is shocking. I actually filmed this video, this short I'm about to show you, in there. Fake. I shot this video in Oregon, and Silver Dragons was standing right next to me in this. This is a coin shop, and he let me see this. This is a real American Gold Eagle, and what they did is they trimmed around the edge, they cut it out, they hollowed out the gold, but this thing is still thick enough, and XRF will not discover it, and an XRF barely penetrates. For me, the gold standard is a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro. There's a link in the description with the coupon code if you want it, or a Pocket Pinger. Both of those tests would have caught this. Hundreds of these were passed off in the Oregon area before these people were caught. Look, watch this. And there was obviously adhesive on it before. Look at that. That is a tungsten core. That metal there is thick enough, and XRF would not pick that up. That's how disgusting it is. So XRFs are like 20 grand. But guys, they're for anything that's any kind of thickness, like, it's not going to tell you if there's a tungsten core in there. I don't trust XRF. Now, what XRF is good for is finding out the composition of something. If you have a piece of jewelry or whatever and you want to find out this thing's hallmarked 10K, is it really 10K? It's great for that. It will tell you immediately if it's 10K. And guys, we might have a DTB form here, so we're going to keep watching that. Yeah, and the Sigma Original is outdated. Sigma Original is outdated. It's got to be the Sigma Pro now or the Sigma Investor. Don't buy a Sigma Original unless it's if it's the only thing you could afford. I get it. It's better than nothing. But the Sigma Pro can even be tricked, or the Sigma Original, excuse me, can be tricked now. The Sigma Pros, the Sigma Investors are bomber. You got to keep up with the technology as they keep getting better technology for cheating you. Okay, another piece of news here this morning. Remember, just weeks ago, ladies and gentlemen, just weeks ago, they were telling you Poland was selling their gold. Do you guys remember that? Gold and silver were moving, and then that article came out that Poland was selling off their gold. You remember that? For defense? And the price had a shakeout. You guys remember that? Funny how that works. So remember, just weeks ago, they're telling you, funny how that works. Now the National Bank of Poland just added another 11 tons of gold in March, bringing their year-to-date purchases to 31 tons and total holdings to 582 tons. So when the mainstream media was saying they're selling their gold and everyone's panic selling, they were actually buying. While the mainstream media and certain analysts were pushing the Poland is selling narrative to help suppress prices, Poland was quietly stacking. There's a full article on it there. Oh, it's not an article, it's just a retweet. Sorry. And this is one of my favorites here. And before I cover this, we got a couple of questions in chat. Silver Catwoman says, yeah, on stock marker, just only buy low and sell high. Easy. Yeah, guys, the stock market's easy. Just buy low and sell high. I love it. Thank you, Silver Catwoman. West Texas Stacker says, did you ever find out if the 2 towers you have were fake? No, I've got to finish that up. But I've had so many other priorities trying to get this content and everything done for you guys. I will figure that out. Koo Bagel says, wasn't the Sigma original updated? Yeah, it's called the Sigma Pro now. The Sigma Pro. Naked Reefer saying, Atmex ripped me off. Sent 1 5-ounce coin when I ordered a 5-piece set of them. Never buying from the... did you message them, Naked Reefer? Did they fix it? Or are you just in trouble? Okay, this is a favorite one of mine. I try to cover this every day on stream. This day in sound money history, ladies and gentlemen. On this day in sound money history, April 9th, 1872, the U.S. House holds major floor debate on the coinage bill that became the Coinage Act of 1873, the crime of 73, demonetizing the silver dollar and locking America onto the gold standard. Wow. And guys, look at this. Find of a lifetime. Sorry, AG Astronaut, I beat you. I'm sorry. Find of a lifetime. Look at this. A Romanian metal detectorist uncovers massive silver coin hoard from the Middle Ages. 47,296 silver coins weighing over 45 kilograms. 97% silver content. Just the content alone is worth $100,000. Guys, I would have a literal heart attack. I would be shaking. Guys, the first time I found an entire roll of silver Kennedys, I think it was 40 and 90% coin roll hunting, I was shaking. I got an adrenaline rush. My hands were shaking. Could you imagine if you found this? I would have a seizure. Could you imagine you find all this? Look at that. Can anyone in chat identify that coin? It looks familiar to me, but I can't place it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Think about the numismatic value of that stuff. I mean, all that looks like in great, pristine condition. Okay, here's another one. Put this out last night. This is the new update. Alert, Comex vaults continue draining. Another 1.16 million ounces gone yesterday, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the fresh CME report. So let's just pull it up. So we had a net outflow of 1.166 million. That all came from the eligible category. But look at this. They had been shifting like 10,000, 5,000 ounces from eligible to registered. But now we just saw 100,000 ounces leave registered and go to eligible. So 100,000 left registered to eligible. We're almost back under 77 million again. And it lost another 1.16 million. Ladies and gentlemen, where do I got it here? I've got something here. Hold up. Here it is. Okay, the bleed continues. Large owners are pulling physical silver out of the Comex, especially from the eligible category. Ladies and gentlemen, that tells you they're not trusting. They're not trusting it in the vaults. And that came from Brinks. That came from Loomis and Asahi. And Asahi, if you guys remember that company, they bought Johnson Matthey. There we go, JM Bullion. They bought Johnson Matthey, if you guys remember that. Okay, let's go back here to the charts. We're trying to form a DTB here. I'm not sure. It's getting a little sloppy. We'll see if we can get it. Channel members, you do have an emoji for the DTB. Don't forget. Naked Reefer says, I messaged them and they wouldn't give me a refund. I had to get my money back through my credit card. Wow. That is so dirty, Naked Reefer. That is the one good thing about buying stuff. If you're buying stuff online, like from eBay, I would 100% use your credit card, because that way, if you get cheated and they decide to cheat you, you can charge it back, right? So I would always, if you're buying something online, I would always try to buy, unless it's from a trusted source, but I'd always try to buy on credit card, because then you can take action. That's disgusting, though. They wouldn't do anything. Someone says, I think, oh, Naked says he thinks someone at AtMax pocketed them. They could have. They very well could have. Hold up here. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just 19 minutes away. Don't go anywhere. 19 minutes away from the Shanghai Futures Exchange opening here. And this is the point where I'm going to start to ask you guys, are you team green or are you team red? Are we going up? Are we going down? So let's do a little bit of analysis together before you claim green or red. Let's look what's going on. So the first thing I'd look at when I want to know if we're going to gap up or gap down with Shanghai is I say, what are the markets currently doing? So if we look at the Comex market, it has been uptrending all morning since the low of 72.88. That was last night of at 21.25. It has pretty much been trending up, and it's been trending up this morning. So the overall longer term trend is good. The shorter term trend has been negative. Oh my gosh, guys, is that a shark fin? That could be, but we got some green candles here. So the overall trend this morning has been bullish. So that would make me think we might gap up, although the short-term trend has been bearish. So if we can continue to get some green candles there, my overall bet, without looking deeper into fundamentals and charts and other things in the Chinese market on a whole, my overall impression would be we get some sort of a gap up, albeit it might be a small one. Silver is up 0.4% on the trading session. Gold's up 0.6%. So if we continue to see some green candles here, I will be team green. But if we continue to get red candles, I'll be team red. So we'll see what happens there. And let's see what you guys are saying to me on X, previously known as Twitter here. Look at this. AG Astronaut. International Stacker, a little astronaut, and I were inspired by the stream yesterday to get my metal detector, and we found our first find. He then stated we should start a gold mine in our backyard. He's hooked. Nice. Look, he found something there. It looks like a metal rectangle of some sort. Nice. I do metal detecting, guys. I just haven't put out a lot of content. Where are my metal detect? Oh my gosh, detectors at? Sound off with what? Make and model. I'll fix it. You have below. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Where are my metal detectorists at? Sound off below. With your make and model. Someone proofread it real quick before I hit the go. Shadow, where you at? Little astronaut with a find. Could it be gold? Or plain iron? Okay, I'm going to look at chat before I post this. Make sure I haven't done anything dumb. Okay, someone's trying to detect or battle me, except. Thank you so much, Rudy Rude Boy. Still no oil baron. Another Macallan mystery, it seems. Thank you, Rudy Rude there. No apostrophe. Thank you. Okay, I think we're good. Bang. That's out. Guys, we got an SGT stacking in the house. Welcome, SGT. He's working feverishly on the final corks. Thank you, Oli Stacker, for tweeting out the stream. Thank you, Colts. I did plain wrong. Oh, my gosh. What would I do without you guys? Yeah, I put plane like the airplane. Dum-dum. Thank you. Boy, is my face red. Okay, Variable saying, I thought the first rule was to never clean old coins. Why so shiny? Well, they're so shiny, either one, because they got lucky and they're in pristine condition, or two, he did clean them. They do look pretty shiny. I'm hoping they were just in pristine conditions, but they could be cleaned. Okay, let's go back here. Let's go back to the charts, guys. We are just 14 minutes away, guys, and it looks like we might have a DTB forming here. Ladies and gentlemen, we may have a DTB forming. I thought I fixed plane. That might be an old... Okay, I thought I fixed plane. Where are my metal detectors at? Sound off below with your make and model. Little astronaut with a find. Could it be gold or plain iron? I fixed it. Plain? Yeah. Yeah. We're good. I spelled it like the aeroplane, like a dum-dum. Okay. And we're pushing higher here, guys. Let's see if we can finish out this DTB formation. It's a formation you'll only find on this channel. I don't dare say the whole name out loud, and when I do, I say it only on low breath. The Devil's Teabag. Okay. Yeah, never report massive treasure finds. Governments will reclaim it. Yeah. Guys, if I ever found a massive hide, I would not say a dang thing to anybody. Not a thing. And you're not going to believe it, ladies and gentlemen. We are at 68,309 subscribers. We're only 91 subscribers away from the next big show. And you got to be subscribed anyway for my big giveaway. I'm giving away over 40 ounces of like nice silver, like Silvertown. Valcambi. We got gold in here. We've got like 40 ounces of copper in here. And it's going to keep growing until we do the giveaway. So subscribe, turn on those notifications. Join the Crustacean Nation. Maybe win some silver and gold and catch a big show at the same time. We did one big show already this morning, guys. Okay, let's check out Dow Futures. The market's opening here in less than an hour. Dow is down 169. Okay. Yeah, the Valcambi is sweet. It's 100 grams. Let's see. That's like 31, 36. That's over 3 ounces. If you never tell anyone how you found it, how will you spend it? Sell and spend it a couple coins at a time. Shiny Stacker says, you're not a dum-dum. You have a lot going on. I'm sitting here with the mental bandwidth to proofread. You're doing great. Thank you, Shiny. Thank you. Guys, it is hard. I've got a mic in my face. I got headphones on. Like, I'm looking at 5 different screens and trying to type out tweets at the same time. It's not always conducive to the highest quality. My tweets off air are much better. Okay, see if there's any breaking news here. Guys, Shanghai is open. Don't go anywhere. Shanghai is opening in 11 minutes. 11 minutes. Yes, Variable. I have put it out on camera a few times. Gosh. Okay, platinum. Okay. I'm looking for any breaking news. Look at this. Strait of Hormuz. So this is from Global Markets Investor. The Strait of Hormuz is still shut. Just 3 ships were observed leaving the Persian Gulf on Wednesday compared to 135 that transit daily in normal times, according to Bloomberg ship tracking data. Over 800 vessels remain trapped inside the Gulf, including 230 loaded with oil and ready to sell. Meanwhile, the head of Abu Dhabi National Oil and UAE's largest producer said conditional passage is not passage and demanded the strait to be open fully without restriction. Iran's armed forces are still requiring permission for navigation through the strait while still charging the $2 million tolls. Wow. Secretary of Energy out. Okay, breaking. PCE price index came in at 2.8. Expectations were 2.8. So the PCE price index, let's fact check that. Held steady at 2.8. So that was for February. Remember, they reported. Wait, that's February. Is that old? Because we should. Okay, it is February coming out. Okay. Unchanged for January. Annual course 3 to 3.1. Okay. It shows inflation is not cooling as fast as some investors hoped, challenging the timeline for interest rate cuts. Inflation has been driven by a 3.5% increase in service sector prices. Interesting. And ladies and gentlemen, we are just 9 minutes away here from Shanghai opening. We need a bounce here to get a gap up. If you had $100 in 2021, it's only worth $80 by 2026 due to declining dollar. Guys, I call it the hidden tax of inflation. So disgusting. Okay, I think I did actually have a few more pieces of news here to cover. I got sidetracked. Oh, nice. Look at Daniel, guys. Daniel's hardcore. Look at that. He's metal detecting in the water. That's a diving setup. Look at that little metal detector. Wow. That's sick. That's pretty cool. Oh, no, he deleted it. I think he deleted it. Let's hope he reposted. That was a cool setup. Oh. Okay. Let's go back to the news here. Do you have any thoughts on SpaceX IPO? Will you invest as the Floyd Lawton? I mean, I did have some thoughts on it. I did want to invest, but then I was reading that it got backdoored with XAI and some other stuff put into it. So I gotta look into it deeper. It sounds like it's just not SpaceX. So I gotta look into it deeper before I actually make a decision there. Look what I tweeted at the CME group the other day. If you guys want to go retweet this, that'd be cool. I said, hey, CME group, you can't short real physical shortages forever. End of message. The Comex silver vaults keep bleeding, and the East continues paying massive premiums while the West plays the paper games. Pull the plug. Server's overheating. Pull the plug. How much for a decent metal detector? Like $1,000. $1,000 will get you a really good metal detector, but you get some cheaper. Let's see, best metal detectors. I've got the Minelabs Manticore. It's one of the most expensive. I'm trying to find a list. Like, you get a Garrett for a decent price, like a Garrett AT Pro. Let's see what we got here. Hopefully this is not too much for Core 3. Okay, it's not showing us here. But, like, see, here's the Manticore. It's like $1,500. You got a new Garrett. Look at that one. $2,900. But I'd say around $500 to $1,000 you could get a lot of decent metal detectors. I'm trying to find a list for you. Of course, it does not have the prices. But Minelabs, I really like that they're using in a lot of their metal detectors. I really like Mind Labs a lot. Dude, I should try to get Mind Labs to sponsor the channel and give away a detector in the Mega Go. How sick would that be? I always try to get cool sponsorships so I can do cool things for you guys. How sick would that be? A free Mind Labs metal detector? What's the best thing you found? I mean, I found a secret hoard of beer once. I found like 20 cans of beer buried on the beach. I'm pretty sure it was I'm pretty sure like teenagers hid it for later. I found that. I found like a couple rings and jewelry, but nothing like crazy expensive or good. I'm still waiting for my big find. Yeah, I found a hidden hoard of beer. I want to put out more content metal detecting, guys. I just, I'll figure it out. It's hard. When I'm doing 2 live streams a day, it's hard to get out there and get other things done, you know? So maybe on my next trip, I'll take it and get some metal detecting done for you guys. I do want to hit like the Treasure Coast after a hurricane. So if that happens, if we get a hurricane on the Treasure Coast, I will go metal detect where I'm allowed to, and I will film that. Would you guys like that? Post-hurricane treasure hunt? Maybe we find some doubloons. Guys, we are just 4 minutes. I'm going to go to Shanghai now. We are 3 minutes. 3 minutes and 5 seconds away from this opening. Looking at this, it's probably, I don't know. I'm on the fence. I'm going to go with a baby gap. I'm going with the baby gap. What do you guys think? Are you team green or team red? Pirates, booty, and the Keys. Yeah, the funny thing about the Keys is there's not a lot of beaches to metal detect down here. There's not naturally beaches. They like truck in the sand. Did you get the COAs for the core? I think they're coming today, Big Green. So as soon as I get those COAs, I believe they're coming in today. Latest tomorrow, hopefully. As soon as I get that, those packages are going out. Thank you so much, Robert, for joining as a channel member. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. And remember, channel members get access to top secret channel member only live streams here on YouTube called The War Room. What happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Clothing is not optional. The next War Room will be tomorrow. Tomorrow evening after market close. I did one Monday morning. You're the hardest working man in Silver Stack. I know, guys. I spend hours. I spend probably 12 to 14 hours a day a lot of the times just getting content, getting upgrades, editing things, getting news. It's literally a full-time job. Okay, we're going to do a prophylactic baby gator here. This market is opening. Shanghai's opening in a minute and 35 seconds. You guys taught me the baby gator call in Boca Raton, Florida, roughly translated as the rat's mouth. I was live streaming near gator-infested waters. You wanted me to call over a gator. I tried with the baby gator that you taught me. And then after the fact, some scientists on the channel found out that 90% of the time, every time it turns a red candle green or a green candle into a BGC. Ladies and gentlemen, the baby gator.
Okay, I'm going to try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa! Whoa! What was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
It was massive. And SGT Stacking just checked the tracking, and he says COAs should be delivered today. So if they're delivered today, I'll most likely get all the packages out today and tomorrow. I got to get them. Guys, my office is messy right now. I've got packages with Corex. I've got new computers. I got infrastructure everywhere. So I'll get those out as quickly as possible because I need space in here. Guys, should I do a 24-hour stream where it's nothing but the baby gator call over and over again? I'm kidding. I'm joking. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 20-second warning. We're about to see the Shanghai Futures Exchange open. Are we going up? Are we going down? Are you team green? Are you team red? Let me know right now in chat. We're going to be counting it down from 10 seconds here. That's 10. I lied. I'm going to count it down from 5. I don't have 10 in me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we have major gap up. I was wondering if it was going to do that. I've started to notice a trend, ladies and gentlemen. So it just gapped up. It just gapped up to 83. Now you see here the price 74. I've noticed a lot of the gaps that have been happening like to $9, $9-ish dollar separation. So when I said a baby gap, I was thinking, you know, it could gap up to that $9 range, but I didn't feel comfortable enough to say that. But that's a trend yet again I noticed. So tomorrow morning, remind me. Tomorrow morning, we're going to predict a gap up or gap down that's $9 different from the Comex spot price. I've noticed that the last couple times here. So we're going to do that. So we did gap up 83.56 on, we're currently on a red candle. Comex silver is at 74.30 on a red candle. For the trading session, we're still up 0.32%. Gold's at 4,742.19 on a red candle. For the trading session, gold is still up 0.51%. Silver futures is at 74.33. Let's drop that sucker. We are in backwardation still. Gold to silver ratio is sitting at that 63.81 ounces of silver to every ounce of gold. And Shanghai just went a little bit higher, actually. It just hit $83.59. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just 29 minutes away from the stock market opening. That's the next shoe to drop here. And let's check Dow futures. It's down 165 points. Now, do you guys want me to keep going for the open of the stock market? If you do, put keep going in chat. And I'm going to request, if you guys want me to keep going, can we at least get to 500 likes? It helps the channel so much. That's only 56 likes away. I know we can do it. So put keep going in chat, and if you haven't, please smash the like button. Let's get to 500 likes, and I will stay. Do you know the CW Colt in Key West? Arr, he's a pirate musician. I've seen him. I don't know him personally, but I have seen some pirates wandering the streets down here. A lot of chickens as well. Chickens everywhere. The chickens even use the crosswalks. It's the strangest thing. And we're just 8 likes away from 500. Keep smashing it. Thank you so much for the support. Guys, I'm going to do some throat spray. I feel a tingle in the throat. Mrs. International Stacker got me this for so much live streaming. It is the entertainer secret. Those are the ingredients. Anyone in the chat, am I killing myself with this? Is this dangerous? Let me know if you know. No silver. Yes, the chickens cross the road here all the time. And why do they do it? To eat food that tourists drop. They walk, they're like cats. And there are 6-toed cats here from Hemingway. I saw some. They got 6 toes. The bot hates AG Astronaut today, sorry. Oh, you guys want to see the ingredients again? Is this secretly destroying my vocal cords? Let's see. It's got water, glycerin, sodium carboxymethyl expialidocious, aloe vera gel, methyl paraben, propofol. No, I'm kidding. Potassium, chloride, dibastic sodium. That can't be good. And flavors. I'm probably secretly destroying my vocal cords with that. I need to get that spray for my own non-metals related streams that I do on my channel. Yeah, it helps a lot. Are you allowed to catch and eat chickens? No, they're protected down here. You will get, they're seriously protected. You'll get in big trouble. Somebody said it's meth. It is not meth. Mrs. IS bought me liquid meth. Oh my gosh. Organic, all natural, can't be beat. Oil oregano extract is king, someone's saying. Someone's saying it could cause cancer. I got to get a better throat spray. Someone says it causes cancer. Warm milk and honey. Ginger and honey works better, someone's saying. Stop using the spray. You don't want parabens in your... It has a paraben in there? Mrs. IS infected me with parabens? I'm not sure what that is, but it sounds like a small creature with hooks. Okay, let's go here. Let's check on core number 3. We're at 79 degrees Celsius on core number 3. 84. Is core 3 going to keep up? Like I could imagine, like parabens, it just sounds so scary. It's like a creature with claws that attaches to you. You got parabens on you. Be careful with it. It's causes it causes shell degradation. I gotta throw this away. What did it mean to say? What did it mean to say? You just need hydration. Good grief. Don't overthink it. Singers drink lemon water. All right, I'll try lemon water. I know, spell check gets me all the time, Jimmy Reefer, and then people make fun of me and call me names. They get their pleasure from my pain, but no matter what, I'm going to still keep stacking silver as it's pushing higher here on the Comex. $74.45 on a green candle, up 0.51% on the trading session. 4,745 on gold, up 0.57 on the session. And ladies and gentlemen, we are just a mere 23 minutes and 50 seconds away from the Dow opening. What's going to happen? Let's check futures again. Down 162. Oil's all up across the board. Still under 100, but just barely. Mrs. IS is slowly trying to claim the life insurance policy, someone's saying. That's funny. Guys, I can't believe I've been consuming parabens. I can feel the parabens in my throat. Okay, I'm going to do a 35-second Raptor run. I've got to refill my coffee. I'm going to be back in 35 seconds. Somebody get out the timer. Somebody time me. I'm going to get more coffee because I read that Mrs. International Stacker Coffee can actually bind to the parabens to get them out of my throat. I'm back. What's my time? What's my time? Big green candle. Look at that monster. Guys, I feel the parabens. They got claws. Okay. We're at a big green candle here, 74.60. Remember, our trading session high, which started last night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 74.76. We may quickly be challenging that. This is not quite a DTB, unfortunately. It's a dirty DTB. But I guess it looks more like a DTB maybe should. Throat goat tea is solid. Is that something real? I'm going to search it. Throat goat tea. I usually drink throat coat tea. I've found that helps. Oh, throat coat. I thought you meant throat goat. Yeah, I do. I usually do drink throat coat to help. Okay. I'm throwing away the spray. Sorry, Mrs. IS. In 3, 2, 1. The parabens are in the trash. I threw the parabens in the bin. Someone says the best thing to do is 2 shots of whiskey and honey. You take the shots of whiskey and then put the honey back in the cupboard. Could you imagine if I did these streams chugging whiskey? They would be ridiculous. The streams would be absolutely ridiculous here. Gold's pushing higher. Shanghai Futures Exchange. Look at that. Shanghai Futures Exchange is pumped. Look at that. New trading session high, $84 in Shanghai Futures Exchange. Are parabens kind of like bed bugs, guys? Am I going to have to like change the sheets? Am I going to have to superheat my entire room to kill all the parabens? That's the question. 1,000 people on the stream wondering what the heck I'm talking about. We're at 533 likes, guys. Keep smashing it. We're only 18 away there from 550. I know we can do that. And Wicked Sticky Flower says he wishes it would drop 20. He wants silver to drop to 20 so he can buy more. Wait, so you're not drunk? No, I'm not, Racer X. It's very rare I'll drink on stream. I think once or twice I've had a one whiskey with you guys, but that one day I had to drink the entire bottle of champagne because Mrs. IS didn't want any. So the next time we break 100 again, I'm drinking another bottle of champagne by myself. All by myself. But that's how we got the corks. That's how we got the corks that SGT made. More news coming on that. We got some special things we're working on here. Just saying, some special things. We'll see. We'll see. That was a crustacean on that. Core 3 will take out all the parabims when it melts down. Ooh, maybe that spray would work well for Core 3. Floyd Lawton says potassium chloride is sometimes used in lethal ejections. It simulates a cardiac arrest. No! Mrs. IS, she's after the self. No, I'm kidding. She's not, guys. We're good. Is Miss IS compromised? That's funny, guys. No, Mrs. IS is only thinking for my health and well-being. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Okay, Silver Futures is at 74.45 here. Spray the core. People want me to spray the core. Okay, we are trending higher here, and we are just, what is that? 18 minutes away from the stock market opening. See what you guys are saying to me here on X. Master Blaster, sorry, the 47,296 silver coins you found must be returned to DC headquarters. Thank you for your attention to this matter. That's funny. Thank you, Master Blaster. Here he goes. Daniel says, I'm in. Bro. Mega setup. You ever see any... You ever see any crustaceans down there? The guy that misspells... The guy that literally misspelled... What did I misspell? Misspells plane, but can spell crustaceans? Come on. Okay, look at this from Silver Trade. Silver tide turns in Shanghai. Massive 4 million ounce silver flows in 2. So it looks like we got silver 26,000 kilograms put into the Shanghai Futures Exchange. Where did that silver come from? Look at that. I do have a beard, by the way, if anyone was wondering. I've got a beard. Who in chat right now has a beard? Put beard in chat if you got one. Wow, look at this rumor. And this is believable. Because remember the last attack that Israel did on Hezbollah fighters? They had those beepers, those pagers, it was like a long game. Look at this. So yesterday there was an attack in Lebanon. There was like 100 simultaneous airstrikes happening all at once. So here's the rumor. And this might be true, actually. A rumor is circulating on pro-Hezbollah forums that Israel tracked the IP addresses of Hezbollah officials during a Zoom meeting, geolocated 100 positions simultaneously, and struck them all within 10 minutes. The IDF has not confirmed the method, nor mainstream outlet verified it. Dude, that rumor actually sounds like it could be legit. Because I know over 100 airstrikes happened within a short period of time. Okay, Hatchy Boy saying KCI is also used to treat hypokalemia. When used in lethal ejection, you're essentially delivering a bolus of potassium to cause hyperkalemia. Thank you for that. We saw your tentacle beard on your face. Reveal. Whoa. And Joe is saying they work in cybersecurity, and it sounds plausible. I mean, it totally sounds like something up like after that beeper pager attack. That was crazy. That was crazy when that happened. So look at this. Global central banks added 19 tons. Smart Silver Stacker. He's a great guy. Great creator. He says oil back up this morning on ceasefire doubts. Equity in the red. And yet silver still holding up. Are we finally seeing a break from the dynamic of silver trading in lockstep with equities and inverse to oil? Too early to say, but it appears promising. So that's there. 74.22 is when he said that. And we're 74.52 now. So that, guys, that's a big thing with cryptocurrencies. Look, a Bitcoin developer has built a working prototype that protects your wallet from quantum computers. So a big thing with cryptocurrency is the quantum computing danger. Supposedly a bunch of cryptos have already protected theirs somehow. But the thought is when quantum computing comes out and more like mainstream, that they'll be able to break a bunch of crypto wallets. So this is a big talk right now out there. So it looks like they're working on technologies to quantum compute proof cryptocurrencies. Okay, let's watch this, guys. This is container traffic here. This is posted 14 minutes ago. We see very few ships passing here. You see some. Those are probably mostly Iranian flagged, Chinese flagged, Russian flagged, probably. Or they paid the fee, the $2 million. Look at this from Patrick. 3 out of the 4 horsemen are already galloping. Bankruptcies are on the move. 10 minus 2-year yields on the move. Unemployment rate on the move. Only initial jobless claims left to move. The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Guys, there is so much going on in the world. This private credit, I'm telling you, this could be the thing that collapses, that perpetuates the next collapse of the stock market, the next GFC, Great Financial Crisis, or it could be part of it. Okay. We are on a green candle with silver, 74.53 on the Comex. On the trading session so far, silver's up 0.62%. We're on a red candle, but it was just green, 4,753. And on the trading session, we're up on gold, 0.72%. Gold looks like it's about to challenge its trading session high. Remember, the trading session starts the night before at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the high today so far is 4,759. Gold's about to challenge that. Silver appears to be about to challenge that as well. Shanghai Futures Exchange just went higher. It just set a new trading session high of $84.08. And we are waiting here with bated breath for 12 minutes. 12 minutes for the stock market to open here. Let's check the Dow futures. 193 points down. So, guys, we might see a bit of a correction today on the stock market on fears that the ceasefire is not holding up. Look at oil across the board, up 5%, 3%, 2%, 3%. They're all still under 100, but oil seems to be creeping back up. We could see the entire market down today in terms of Dow Jones, S&P, and NASDAQ. We'll see here shortly. The dollar index is creeping back up a little bit. It's still down on the trading session, but it's 98.86. So we could be seeing a reversal here in the market based on people's fears of the ceasefire not holding up. Okay. Bait breath smells pretty bad, says Resilient Nail. That's funny. I think super AI will prevent digital currency from taking off. Metals are the only way to keep you safe, says Abner in chat. Okay, see what you guys are saying to me. Yep, but I'm more of a stacker than a fisher. Oh, look at this. So look at this. Dan says, bro, make a setup. Have you ever seen a... So he responded to my metal detector post. Look at that's AG Astronaut's little astronaut's son. And this is his metal detector setup. And he said, yeah, I'm more of a tacker than a fisher. Just shouted you out live on my YouTube live stream. Over 1,000 crustaceans watching now. Does Quarks work on no, Quarks does nothing on Streamlabs. It does absolutely nothing. Guys, we are just 10 minutes away here. Don't go anywhere. 10 more minutes. And then I got to get working on this computer. Core 3 is at a critical 83 degrees centigrade or Celsius. Silver retake 74 says silver trade. Today's February PCE came in as expected, but the real test is tomorrow's March CPI. The median forecast is already staggering 0.9% month over month. Turkey is burning through its gold reserves at unprecedented pace. That's crazy. Fourth one down on YouTube. Search International Stacker. And other three are the space stations, says Mark. I don't know what you're saying, Mark. Fourth one down on a YouTube search. International S. Oh, interesting. Thank you. Thank you for that. Okay, we'll go back to here. Guys, I'm about to sneeze. And the last 3 times I've sneezed on stream, it's preceded a rally. That's 4. That's 4. Oh my gosh, the last time that happened, we had a rally. Ladies and gentlemen, are we about to have a rally? That was 4 sneezes. Let's see what happens here. Wow. Wow. I felt my brain sneeze on that one. Guys, who wants a Tomlov digital coin scope? Model D M4W. It can weigh on there as well. I got 2 of these from Tomlov. Thank you. They're going in the mega giveaway. Along with over 40 ounces of silver, a bunch of copper, probably 40, 50 ounces of copper, some gold. All you got to do is subscribe. Mega God's coming. Who's going to win it? I literally felt my brain sneeze on that 4th. It's my body trying to get rid of the spray, somebody says. Get it out of here. Okay, guys, we are just 6.5 minutes away. Are we going to see gold and silver run as the stock market pulls back? That's the question. Let's check Dow futures here. And guys, we are seriously only 22 likes away from 600. I know we can do that. There's over 1,000 of you in here. Please smash the like button. Dow's down 179 points. Whoever's number 600 is going to get good luck for 5 years.
It's science.
It's science. Ouch. Okay. We got a little bit of time here. We got 5 minutes and 45 seconds here. Gold to silver ratio is sitting at 63.72 ounces of silver for every ounce of gold. Okay, let's see what other breaking news is going on. Is that Mrs. International Stacker coffee cup trying to form? I don't know. Your body doesn't want the toxic chemicals from the spray. I threw the spray away. I threw it away. But if the 4 sneezes works for a rally, I might have to keep the spray and keep introducing the toxins into my body if that's what's really driving the silver price. I'm trying to see if there's any breaking news for you guys on gold and silver right before this market opens here. It's funny when, you guys, it's funny when gold goes up or down. There's always a news article from mainstream. It's going up because of this. It's going down because of that. And it's mostly wrong. And we're looking strong here, guys. 74.62 on a green candle. We are up on the trading session, 74.74%. Gold is well looking strong, 4,754, up 0.76%. Shanghai Futures Exchange is right at $84. About it is down 0.41% on their total trading session, which started back here. Remember, they're a different time than us. It appears that the baby gator is working, ladies and gentlemen. And we are only 26 likes away from 650, so please keep smashing it. It helps more than you know. And I did want to thank all the channel members. You know, as channel members, you get cool emojis. Sometimes I release videos early to channel members. You get channel member only post streamer here or there. But one of the most fun things we do as channel members is we go in the war room. But a big thank you to all the channel members. This is my full-time job. So every time you guys become a channel member, gift a membership, super chat, super sticker, it really helps a lot. I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. But guess what? You can support the channel without spending a dime or even a silver dime. Just smash the like button, share the stream. I really appreciate it. And a big shout out and thank you to all my Diamond Claw level members. This is updated as of yesterday. Big thank you to all you viewers like you help me do what I do. So I wanted to say thank you. I have a question for everyone in chat right now. Who in chat's got Diamond Claws? Who's got them?
Diamond claws.
Who's got them? And ladies and gentlemen, we are just 3 minutes away from the stock market opening. Let's check Dow futures again. Down 195. Okay, it appears it's going to be blood on the street. It appears the market's going to be down. It appears oil's going to be up. What's going to happen to physical gold and silver? Are we finally going to break free? Remember, 1979 took over 30 days for the move in gold and silver to happen. Oh, check my emails. Guys, it's so hard for me to check my emails during stream, especially when core number 3 is acting up. And not to mention, I've got a million emails. Rudy Rude Boy. I'm going to have to look after stream. I can't find it. I'm sorry, Rudy Rude Boy. I'm sorry. I will check after stream. Fine, I'll keep my shiny secrets. Oh my gosh. Hold up. If it crashes, it's Rudy's fault. If the stream crashes, everyone yell at Rudy. Okay, I've got it. Stand by. Please don't crash. Core 3, hang in there. Okay, 1 second here. Okay, this is from Rudy Rude Boy. Look at this. Scottsdale Mint, 999 fine, 8.88 ounces. Look at that. And here's the real question. What in the heck is that creature? Is that a sloth? Rudy Rude Boy, is that a sloth? Do you have is that a two-toed sloth that your silver bar is on? That is a cool bar, Rudy Rude. Whoa, we're going up on silver. Here we go. Rudy Rude Boy, thank you for the super chat saying preemptively paying for core 3. Thank you. I think that was that a 2 or a 3-toed sloth, Rudy Rude? Silver just hit a high of the session of $74.78 on a BGC, a big green candle. Gold's on a green candle. It's chugging along. Shanghai just hit a session high as well of 84.20. And ladies and gentlemen, the stock market's going to be opening here in just 20 seconds. Okay, 15 seconds till the stock market opens here. This could, buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. This could get wild. And we're only 13 likes away from 650, so keep smashing it. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. The stock market's open. Watch over here. It's going to take a second. Give it about 10 seconds for everything to kick in. Give it about 10 seconds here. Okay, the Dow is down 174 points and climbing. S&P 500 is down about 7. NASDAQ is up 14. Oil's continuing to surge. Highest at 5%, lowest at about 2.3. Dollar index is down 0.11%. Okay, the NASDAQ is now negative. It's red at negative 2 points. Vivid wants to take a trip to the moon. If you guys want to take a trip to the moon, put moon in chat right now. Who wants to take a quick trip to the moon? It only takes like 5 seconds. Dow Jones now down over 200 points. Let's check out the DXY. Yeah, that's a downward trend on the DXY. That's bullish for gold and silver. Oh, look at this, guys. The Dow gapped down. All right, we're taking a trip to the moon.
Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars.
That's one of my favorite scenes, and we don't get to play it much. But I can't wait for the day I'm playing that every 5 seconds. Because I do feel like that is coming. Oh, I did it. I messed it up. Here we go. We're about to make a trading session high here. Here we go. That moon video might have worked. We're about to do it. My body is purging this stuff. Okay, we just made a new session high there. We just made a new session high. A little nubbing over. $74.80. Gold's looking like it wants to as well. Dow Jones is now down 179 points. S&P's down 10-ish. NASDAQ's down 2 to 3, 4 now. Pakistan Sinda says 78, then 63. Let me know what spring is like in Jupiter on Mars. So Pakistan Zinda thinks we're going to 78, then we're going to retest 63 and then launch higher. Is that what you think, Pakistan Zinda? Sparks in chat is saying, isn't fun setting up a new computer? Yeah. Guys, I've been working on this thing for hours. I've got so many plugins, so many custom plugins and scenes. Like, I got all the programs installed. I think I finished all of the files I got transferred last night, terabytes of stuff. Now today I'm going to have to transfer over like my custom scenes for Streamlabs, my custom scenes for my Stream Deck, like a bunch of presets. That is the boring part and the hellish parts. That's what I'm going to work on all day today. Silver just pushed higher, a new trading session high, $74.81. Did you guys want to do a crab raid this morning? That's the question. Let me know in chat if you want to do a crab raid. Put raid in chat. And we're pushing higher here on silver, guys. I'm going to keep going for a little bit here. Look at this. That's worth an alarm. We're going higher here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going higher here, ladies and gentlemen. $74.85 on silver. Let's check Shanghai. Shanghai's about to push a trading session high. And gold to silver ratio is going down 63.56 ounces of silver for every ounce of gold. Chat poll, what should IS call his new computer? Okay. I'm going to put a poll here. Put ideas for a computer name quickly in chat. What should I name the new computer? Okay, there was a funny one last night. Was it Core Vader? No. Thank you so much, Jay Har, for gifting those 5 International Stacker membership, Jay Hearts. And those went to Shrom, Just, Kelsey, Josh, John, and Silver Scientist. Congratulations. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. Make sure you say thank you. And next time I'll see you in the next war room. What happens in the war room stays in the war room. Clothing is not optional. That's the channel member only live stream as we're pushing higher here. The next War Room will be tomorrow evening after the live stream. I will be live tonight at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for market close because Rat Stacker has a game tonight. Fan Solo, that's what it was. Fan Solo. But yeah, thank you so much, J Hearts. Make sure you say thank you to J Hearts. Hold up. Which of these names do you guys like the best? There's a poll. There's a poll. See what you guys like the best there. One second here. And silver looks like it's going to keep pushing higher here, at least for a little bit. Let's keep watching it. We're about to crack the $75 mark again. We're up over 1% now. We're up 1.19% on silver. We're up 0.99% on gold. Shanghai's still down on their session, but that could reverse here quickly. As I take a sip of Mrs. International Stacker coffee. Oh! Guys! Oh, yeah. Oh, he's streaming. Okay, hold up. We're pushing higher on silver. 1 second. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Okay, sorry. I'm getting something set up here. Okay, silver is pushing higher. Look at that. We cracked 75.03 here. Silver is on the run as the markets are bleeding dry. Oil is moving higher. Look at this gold, guys. Whoa. $4,766. Shanghai's pushing higher. Everything's pushing higher, guys. What in the world? Look at silver. 75.05 here. Wow. We're pushing it even higher here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I was sidetracked. I was trying to get something set up for you guys. We are pushing higher here. I was trying to get something set up. Look at this big green candle, ladies and gentlemen. 75.19 silver. Look at gold. We're shooting up. 4,771. Shanghai is now positive on the trading session. Shanghai is up. What in the world is happening? Is the DXY plummeting? No, the DXY is not plummeting. The stock market's not even plummeting. I mean, oil's up, but it's up from what it was pre-market. What is going on? Bitcoin is down $150. Okay, so far, Crabinator and Fan Solo are in the lead. Those won't be the final names, but those will be some contenders. What in the world is going on? We're pushing even higher here. Look at this volume increase. Massive volume increase there. Justin, Treasury Secretary Bissett says interest rates should be lower. Thank you for that report. Institutional traders are making changes, Rick Harrison says. We are going to pump hard due to ceasefire and peace talks for Iran and U.S. hosted in Pakistan. There's something, then something as will happen next week. Break it, false flag, blamed on Iran. Something. So that's what Pakistan Zinda thinks is going to happen. And Super Cult says war equals. Okay, Super Cult, we get it. I don't mind light spamming, but that's a bit much. So Super Cult, tone it down or you'll be put in timeout. Gold is pushing higher at 4,775, a new trading session high here. Silver is at 75.25. Gold to silver ratio is back down to 63.53. Could we break the 60 mark today? Shanghai Futures Exchange silver keeps climbing. We're up 0.12% now in the trading session. It was down all morning. 84.54 new trading session high there. Crustacean Station. Okay, guys. Guys, my 4 sneezes caused the rally. Are you sure you want me to toss that throat spray? Okay, so the top 2 contenders is the Crabinator and Fan Solo. But we also have a Crustacean Station. Someone's got to remember these names. I do like Fan Solo a lot. I like Star Wars, though. Crustacean Station. That could be it. I really like Fan Solo. Guys, we got 1,000 people on the stream. 665 likes. We're only 35 likes away from 700. I know we can do it. Please keep smashing it. Name for the computer, call it Sheldon. That's funny. I like that. Guys, we're at 68,313 subscribers. That means only 87 more subscribers to the next big show. And you got to be subscribed to win some of my giveaways. I'm giving away over 40 ounces of silver, a bunch of copper, and some gold in the not too distant future. So make sure you subscribe to those notifications, and you may just catch a big show. And we got a big show going on right now. Silver's pushing even higher, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Buckle up. Grand Central Crustacean Station. That's a mouthful, but I like it. AG saying the bots steal my claws. Fan Solo could be the last. Well, this thing has 8 fans in it. That's why they named it Fan Solo. Look at this, guys. We're going even higher here. We are on a run. 75.36. All the gaps have been filled. Gold's pushing higher as well. 4,777. If this was a slot machine, we just hit the jackpot. Gold to silver ratio is plummeting. Look at this. Silver Shanghai is pushing even higher. Is it going to push to break 85 here? Okay, our next target for Shanghai is going to be 85. I was not prepared for this. Our next target here is going to be okay, let's try to do this a decent way here. Okay, I'm going to set some quick targets here. I'm usually more deliberate when I do this like after hours, but I'm just going to set some emergency targets here since we're on a run. Emergency targets being set for gold. Thank you, Michael Martin, for subscribing. You are mega. I'm just picking like previous resistance levels is what I'm doing here for these emergency targets. It's not perfect. It's kind of messy, but it's going to get the job done. It's going to give us something to watch for. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's do the same for silver here. I'm here. I made it. Says bam, bam. The charts are bamming right now. Bam. We are on a run right now with silver and gold. Stock market's red. Oil's moving back up. Gold and silver are moving up. Pakistan saying this may not be as funny, but just like you have Mrs. IS coffee, you now have Mrs. IS laptop. No, Mrs. IS has got a laptop that does not overheat. That thing stays cool as a cucumber. Okay. I'm just setting some targets, some emergency targets, guys. I was not prepared for this run. I'll admit it. I have not been able to do the level of analysis I normally do the last 24 hours-ish. Or really 18 hours because the new computer's here. I'm feverishly trying to get that thing set up. I want to get off this core, this core monster. Core number 3. Okay, there we go. We're set there. Today is the day, says Bam. Andrew says we need to break 7750 to confirm a bull flag. Okay. 7750. So let's drag this down to, or let's go to 7750. Okay, we'll drag this down to 7750 to confirm the bull flag, and we'll mark it green so we remember that. Boop. This purple one was, that's a Fibonacci. We'll mark that green as well. That's to confirm the bull flag. That's the next Fibonacci. How about CRAB, Crustacean Run Android Box? That's fun. Can we get going to the moon? How dare you, says Bam.
How dare you?
Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars.
Guys, the Parabims made me sneeze 4 times. But the last 3 times I've sneezed 4 times or more, it's caused a rally. So should I sacrifice my body to the Parabims to keep the rally going? Or should I leave it in the trash? The Cool Can, new computer. I like that, Bracken Family Life. Okay. See what you guys are saying to me here on X, previously known as Twitter. And guys, we are at 700 likes. Thank you so much. I'm going to keep kicking the can down the road because I know we can do it. We're only 48 away from 750. Keep smashing. It helps more than you know. Just tuned in, says Daniel. Awesome, Daniel. Happy to have you on the channel. Big shout out to Daniel, guys. And look at this. Earlier, AG Astronaut tweeted this at me. This is Little Astronaut who is metal detecting and now wants to open a gold mine in the backyard. He's hooked on gold and silver. So I tweeted this out and said, put your setups. Who's out there? And Daniel in chat, now, he's a crustacean. Look at this. This is him. And he scuba dives and metal detects, and he said he has sighted crustaceans down there. So he might be our ambassador to the crustacean nation of underwater. Should he be an ambassador? Let me know in chat right now. Quantum Gator. Ooh. Oh, should I name the computer the Baby Gator? Or Papa Gator? Can I look at your big chest as the real geared up survival? Yeah, here it is. That's the big chest, guys. It's going to keep growing to the mega giveaway. It's coming soon. Probably the next month or so. I'm giving away more than 40. It's at 40 ounces of silver. It's at like 50 ounces of copper. Guys, this thing might be 100 ounces of silver by the time we get to it. It's going to be for the 100K celebration when I break 100K subscribers. And per AI, I should be there in the next 1 to 2 months. That thing's going to keep growing until we get there. Gatanator, someone says. Crude oil dropped back at 100. Says Bam. Eureka, I got it, says Pakistan Zinda. How about the IS-9000? Relates to both the moon and the computer. Interesting. Name the computer Carapace Core. Oh, Carapace Core. A carapace is part of a shell. Carapace Core. Sheldon is fun because it's like a shell of a crab. And then Sheldon from that show. What's it called? Man, I used to watch it. Sheldon. He's like a genius. And they even had the Young Sheldon show. What was it called? Oh, man. Drawing a blank here. What was the older show called, though? Big Bang Theory. Thank you, Big Bang. So it can kind of be a nerd like Sheldon from Big Bang, but also Sheldon with a shell. How about Silver Server? That could be fun. Okay, give me a second here. Un momento, por favor. Uno momento. Okay, we're going to go here. Do you guys know any small live streamers that are live right now that we could do a crab raid on? Let me know. I do try to share the wealth a little bit. I try not to always do the same people, but sometimes it's hard. Morning streams are hard. There's not a lot of people on in the mornings. Save that. Okay. Cool. Uh-oh. The Smacky McSmackerson, is it coming? Will be a Diamond Claw this Friday. Love your show and love and live. You've taught me a lot. Wow, Bam. Guys, Bam, the trader's becoming a Diamond Claw. Thank you so much, and thank you to all the Diamond Claw level members on the stream. This is updated as of yesterday, so thank you so much to all of you. I really appreciate you. It's viewers like you that help me do what I do. Who in chat right now has Diamond Claws? Who's got them?
Diamond Claws.
Who's got Diamond Claws? That was at the Fun Coin Show. That was filmed. How about Marcel from Marcel the Shell with shoes on? Interesting droppy. Someone said call it the Greater Gator. Oh, we could name it Chubbs in memory of Happy Madison. Chubbs. Computer helps us buy silver, says the real geared up. Maybe you should call it Chubbs from the Baby Gator guys.
Okay, I'm going to try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
Yes. And Rick Harrison says, okay, here it is. Those that bought since high back in March at 77 are getting up to unload. We will go down. So Rick Harrison thinks people that bought at a high are going to start to unload right now. But look, the baby gator appears to be working. It looks like it took a chomp out of the bottom of that candle. That looks like a spinal column hanging. Some scientists say 90% of the time, every time, the baby gator call works.
It's science.
Pakistan Zinda saying, bro, I've got one more for you. Since you have Viola on the show, your laptop can be her husband. Call the new computer Domo Aggregato Mr. Robot. Odomo Arigato Mr. Roboto. Wow. That's a mouthful. It's also Japanese. Okay, here's the situation, guys. I gotta finish up setting this computer up, so hopefully I can have it ready for tonight's stream. I am gonna be live at 4:30 p.m. this evening. We'll do the market close together because I want to go to Rat Stacker's game and be a good father, a good crustacean father. So thank you everybody for tuning in. Please catch a backup tonight. We're gonna do a crab raid right now, so don't go anywhere. I'll say CYOTNO. Catch you on the next one. Thank you so much. And right now, we're going to go crab raid Queen City Picker, I think. So when we get there, all you got to do is smash the like button, throw some crabs in the chat. Up to you if you want to subscribe or not. But we're going to be going here. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go raid.
Fly